My name is Dayna Spitz, and I'm the global shopping editor for Marie Claire magazine, the USA version. And so basically I cover the international, more of the smaller fashion shows around the world as opposed to just the main ones. It's a little bit like off the beaten path shows. And I'm a big fan of Swedish fashion. So I was like, okay, I'm definitely covering Stockholm Fashion Week. So that's how I'm here.
So what do you find so appealing about Stockholm Fashion Week?
Well, I mean, so far it just started, so I've only gone to a few shows. But like for me, you know, Swedish fashion has always just been so easy and effortless. It's like effortlessly chic almost. So I just find that really appealing. And you know, even though like some of the things are simple and pared down, but it's all about the shapes and things like that. So I love it.
It seems like Swedish fashion and a lot of smaller brands here have really taken off in the past 10 years internationally. You have, you know, for example, Acne Jeans, boutiques in London, New York, Paris, and so on. Why do you think the world is suddenly like becoming obsessed almost with Swedish fashion?
Well, I don't think it's just Swedish fashion they're becoming obsessed with. I think kind of like, you know, Sweden's kind of having its moment right now. I mean, and this sounds silly, but like even the girl with the dragon tattoo, like in the US, everybody, the film, it's just like everybody's read all the books, the film is out, you know, and then of course there's H&M. So, I mean, that's a very accessible road for a lot of people in the US to be like, oh, that's Swedish fashion, or IKEA, which is not, but it's design. So I think it's not just Swedish fashion, but I think it's like, you know, they're kind of having a moment in general, I would say.
Any thoughts on the guest collaborations or guest collections that H&M tend to do from time to time? What are your thoughts on that approach?
Oh my God, it's brilliant. I mean, brilliant. The Versace one, which was, I'd say, the most recent one in New York, everything got sold out in like a day. I mean, people just go crazy. And it's just a really great medium, I would say, for people that can't afford these designer fashions to be able to feel like, well, they can have a piece of high fashion as well. Plus, it's all in limited, you know, numbers. So it's almost like collector items. What happens is people go and buy them, and then they're on eBay, you know, like a day later for like triple the amount of money, and they truly become collector's items. So I love it. I think it's brilliant.
If you were having a chat with, you know, another fellow journalist, maybe at GQ Magazine, Vogue US, whatever, and you were to convince that person that he or she needs to check out Stockholm Fashion Week, what would you say?
Well, I would say that that Stockholm was definitely, you know, there's designers here that are serious and that they're going to be, you know, making their way up in the world. I mean, the show that I just saw, Fifth Avenue Shoe Repair, which is actually was the whole reason why I'm in Stockholm, because I saw them in Dublin at a shop and I bought a few of their pieces and I was like, oh my God. So I would just say, you know, as soon as any fashion editors or, you know, people in the fashion world internationally, the clothes speak for themselves. Once they see the collection, you know, they're like, anybody will be like, wow, it's definitely come a long way. They're great.
And what's your favorite Swedish brand at the moment?
Fifth Avenue Shoe Repair.
What do you find so appealing about it?
You know, it has a little bit of just like the hardness, it has the androgynous look, which a lot of the Swedish designers do, but they take it almost one more step and make it a little bit, I don't know, the one that I just saw almost was Mad Max-esque, goth, but yet still feminine, and a lot of textures and everything, so they're my favorite right now.